Hey, it's me, Giggens. Welcome back to Beach Boys Album Facts. Thanks. Today we're talking about Mike Love, Looking Back with Love. It was released on vinyl, cassette, and a very hard to find 8-track, but never on CD. There were a few singles released from this album, including the title track, which is a really catchy, nostalgic song. Lyrically, it's interesting because it looks at the hardships of the 60s, and in the chorus, it's about looking for the good times. So it's almost like, yeah, we know things were rough and really sometimes awful, but there were also good times sprinkled in. And there are moments on here that don't sound anything like the Beach Boys, which are my favorite moments on the album. I love when artists do something different and take a risk, and he does that several times on this record. It's really cool to see the Beach Boys having done solo albums around this time, because in the early 80s, you had two from Carl, you had this one, you had Denny in the late 70s, and Bruce, so you got a lot to choose from, which was kind of great because in 1980, that was the last Beach Boys album for many years. So these kind of filled in that gap. And Be My Baby, which funny enough, that actually started as a jam with Brian. And eventually as they recorded more throughout the sessions for this album, a lot of the work that Brian did on that song kind of got pushed underneath all the other layers. So it was more of a Mike production at that point, but still kind of fascinating that there's a little bit of Brian in this album, which is pretty cool. What do you think of this thing? Very curious to hear your thoughts. So there you go. My name is Giggens. This has been Mike Love, Looking Back with Love. I'll see you guys next time on Beach Boys Album Facts. Surf's up.